good morning or good afternoon.
Good night here.
You'll have to excuse me. It's 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, and I'm a little bit worse for wear.
No problem.
Yeah, don't worry.
No problem.
Okay, thank you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Juliana, and I'm Jan Derek's friend. And we appreciate your taking the time to be here with us.
Oh,
These
no
are my
problem.
friends. Tell me.
No problem at all. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. These are my friends, and together we will ask you a few questions about consumer profiling in Australia.
No worries.
Okay, so first we are going to introduce ourselves. So as she presented her before, well, we are Juliana, Alejandra, Catalina, Jeffrey, another Alejandra, Sophia, that it's me, and Sandra, that couldn't join us today. We are all students of the La Salle University. Our program is Business and International Relations, and this meeting is for to like establish a consumer profile. Um, so we are going to ask you a few questions, okay?
Oh, look, nice to
Um,
meet you all.
Thank you.
I'm
Nice to meet you
Nice
too.
to meet you too.
Ask me whatever you like. Whatever you like.
Thank you. But
Thank you.
first of all, we want to know a little more about yourself. So, if you could introduce yourself, what is your full name, in what city do you live, what is your profession?
Yeah, absolutely. So, um, my name's David Taylor, and I'm 40 years old. I've just turned 40, and I'm having a bit of a meltdown because now I'm 40. But I live in Brisbane, Australia, and I've lived here my whole life. It's very beautiful. I suggest that you take the if you get the opportunity, come and visit Australia. It's beautiful. But I studied business at university here in Australia, and I currently work in marketing. And I work for a German company
Oh.
which is called Miele. And Miele sell household appliances. So they sell, dishwashers, washing machines, and I work in a marketing position with them.
Well, that's great. Thank you. So we can start with the questions.
Yes.
Absolutely.
The first question is do you prefer to buy brand name or generic products and why?
Yeah, look, I think it depends on what I'm purchasing. If I'm buying, if I was buying like clothing or, a car or something like that, I'd probably want to buy a well-known brand. If I'm buying something like food and I think, oh, I can save a few dollars on the generic beans or whatever, then I'd probably buy generic. But I think for me, for a substantial purchase, I definitely want to go for a well-known brand. And the reason for that is because, you know that these brands have been around for a really long time. They know what they're doing. There's a lot of research and development that goes into their product. They're well put together, well manufactured, and it's just that peace of mind as a consumer that you're buying into a trusted brand. You're not going to have a problem rather than buying a generic product.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
One moment. Okay, the next question is what is the most important factor that influences your purchasing decision? Price, quality, brand recommendations, etc.
Look, I think the most important thing for me, when I'm making a buying decision, is obviously, you know, price comes into it. Of course, everybody wants to get a good price, a good deal, but also reading online reviews. Looking what other people are saying, looking at forums, and seeing what people are saying about this product, because they already own it. So it's really good to read those. So I think for me, when I'm making a buying decision, yeah, it comes down to a quality brand. I want to get the best price I can, and also doing research online to make sure that other people have had a good experience with the brand and the buying process.
Okay. We also wanted to know, like, have you changed your purchasing habits due to COVID-19 pandemic? If so, how?
Yeah, look, we were really lucky here in Brisbane during COVID. I think we had maybe a couple of 3-day lockdowns. We weren't locked down for months on end. I could still go out. I just had to wear the face mask. That wasn't the same in all of Australia, but where I'm from, we were very lucky. We got out of it very, very easily. And as I said, we only had a couple of minor lockdowns, so it didn't impact my buying decision. Sorry, my how I purchased or anything like that, because we weren't really affected by the COVID pandemic where I am. But I know in other parts of Australia, Melbourne, for instance, they were locked down for many, many months. So I can imagine, if I went through that, I'd probably be using online shopping a lot more now, because I'd probably be used to staying at home and doing online shopping and, not able to leave the house. So I think that would change my, my habits and how I purchase. But personally for me, no, it hasn't.
Okay, thank you.
The next question is, what national brands are in your country and which ones do you prefer?
International brands or national brands?
National brands.
Yeah, look, we definitely have some exclusive Australian brands that I'm sure you guys don't have or anything like that. But sorry, what was the question?
What national brands are in your country and which one do you prefer?
Okay. Yeah, look, we have so we have some brands that do like white goods, so home appliances and stuff like that. We have a brand called Westinghouse, and that brand has been around in Australia forever. It's hugely popular with everybody. Everybody in Australia knows it. You've never heard of it, but that's a very popular brand here. We also have some food brands. So we have some cookies, and we have some biscuit brands here, which are very popular. They're called Tim Tams. Again, you've not heard of them, but they're very, very good. So yeah, we do have some national brands that are hugely popular. And I have to say, I probably buy about 50% of Australian made product. Probably 50% Australian made, and the rest is probably imported with things here. So yeah.
Well, thank you, David. We definitely don't know a lot about these brands, but we also something similar to the last question. We want to know what international brands are in Australia. Maybe like the top 3 international brands every Australian know.
Oh, international brands.
Yes.
Oh, we have them all. We have them all here. We have Zara, we have we have Louis Vuitton, BMW. We have all the same brands as you guys have. But did you want to know maybe the most popular brands, or is that what the
Maybe
question was?
popular. Yes.
Yeah, look, I mean, there's so many different industries and so many different brands. But if you're looking at Louis Vuitton, if you're looking at sort of high end fashion, that's a very popular brand, very well known here. If you're looking at the car industry, brands like Mercedes Benz, BMW, very very popular brands. Um, yeah, and then if you're looking at food, of course we have McDonald's on every corner, as I'm sure you do. So McDonald's is huge, very very popular. So yeah, we have those top brands.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
The next question is about if there's like any Colombian brand or company that you know or that you think that
Um,
it's popular.
yeah, I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any Colombian brands. We definitely have. So in the city where I live, we have a couple of Colombian restaurants,
Mhm.
and those restaurants sell. You can go there and get your empanadas. You can have your Is it
Mhm.
arepas? The bread, the flat bread, arepas.
Arepas.
Anyway,
Arepas.
that's it. That's it. So these restaurants sell Colombian grocery items. So you can go there and buy Colombian snacks from these restaurants, and there's like a lollipop that has chewing gum inside. Is it bomb bomb or something?
Ah,
Yes.
We
bon bon bon.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I purchased that from the store, and I also purchased. It was like a popping candy. It's in like a little satchel, and you put it in your mouth, and it pops inside your mouth. Do you know
Oh,
the one I'm talking about?
yeah.
It's almost got like a milky dairy flavor.
Hipit.
It was very good.
Hipitos.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very, very good, very good. Um, but yeah, I don't think there's sort of Colombian brands. Australians don't know Colombian brands. We just know Shakira, and she is a brand.
Yeah.
Okay, and now with our last question, we wanted to know if do you care about sustainability and corporate social responsibility when choosing products or brands?
Yeah, look, definitely. I think, a company that is using more recycled materials and, has a sustainable outlook with what they're manufacturing. I mean, it can be very difficult when you're producing items to be sustainable, but yeah, it comes into my buying decision. I've just recently purchased an electric vehicle, so I wanted to stop using petrol and have a battery powered car. So yeah, it's important to me to make sure that I'm purchasing something sustainable. When you're buying something in Australia, often the label will say that it's made from 50% recycled material or 80% recycled material. So I think it's really important to when you're making that buying decision, if you can help save the planet or be a little bit more sustainable, it's definitely important.
That's
Okay.
great. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
David, for taking the time to talk to us and answer these questions.
That's
Thank
Yes,
okay.
you.
Did you guys have any other questions about Australia or anything that you wanted to ask?
I don't know.
We would like to ask you a lot more, but our time is limited. We need to do a brief interview just to show in our class. So thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate you taking the time to meet us and to answer all of our questions.
That's
Even
okay.
though
If
we're
you have
so early in a Sunday morning.
no problems at all. If you do have any other questions or you want to set up another telephone call like this, just reach out to Derek and we can arrange that.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Take
again.
care.
Okay.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you.
Take
Okay.
care. Bye.
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 Bye, David.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.